Hello everyone, my name is Leo. I'm 13 years old and a middle school student. Nice to meet you all. Today, while my dad was driving me to school, he complained that gas prices are getting too high. He said it would be great if there were some kind of alternative fuel or an engine that could run without gasoline. That got me thinking, do such fuels or engines actually exist? So I grabbed my phone and searched online. Then I found out that someone once invented a car engine that runs on water. Wow, that sounds incredible. What's even more mysterious is that he was allegedly assassinated. There are many theories surrounding the death of this inventor. Being so curious, I decided to ask my grandfather. He's a full-time at-home scientist. He studies a lot of things, although none of them have really succeeded yet. But hey, he's still a great scientist, at least in my opinion. Grandpa, can I ask you something? Do you know anything about engines that run on water? I saw something about it online today, but I'm not sure if it's true.
So, you're wondering whether that information is actually true. Alright then, let me tell you the full story. The man who created this so-called water-powered engine was Stanley Allen Meyer. He was born on August 24th, 1940, in Columbus, the capital city of Ohio, USA. He began focusing on research to turn water into fuel in 1975. About a year after the oil embargo by the Arab OOAPC against the United States and its allies during the 1973 Arab-Israeli War was lifted, embargo had caused global oil prices to skyrocket by nearly 300%, and even higher in the United States, in a patent granted in 1992. Meyer described using a device called a water fuel cell to power a car. Not long after, he demonstrated what he claimed to be a water-powered vehicle on an Ohio television news program. In that broadcast, he stated that the car only needed 20 gallons, about 83 liters of water to travel from Los Angeles to New York, roughly 4,500 kilometers.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Thanks to this publicity, he managed to sell his water fuel cell technology to investors for $25,000. Things started to get interesting in 1996, when those two investors came back and sued Stanley Meyer for fraud.
Huh?
Wait, he was sued?
Yes, that's right. His water fuel cell invention and the water-powered car were then assigned for testing by Michael Lawton, an electrical engineering professor from Queen Mary University of London, along with his colleagues from the Royal Academy of Engineering. However, on the scheduled testing day, Meyer made excuses and refused to proceed with the test done in court. Experts concluded that Meyer's device was not revolutionary at all and merely used conventional electrolysis. The court ruled that Meyer had committed clear and serious fraud, ordering him to return the $25. Zero to the two investors 2 years earlier in 1994. Meyer had also been ordered to repay over $300. Zero to another investor named William E. Brooks in a case at the Franklin County Court. Brooks had hoped to find applications for the water fuel cell in the aviation industry, but eventually changed his mind. On March 20th, 1998, Stanley Meyer went out for lunch with his brother, Stephen Meyer, and to Belgian investors. According to his brother, after taking a sip of cranberry juice, Stanley suddenly grabbed his throat, ran outside, collapsed, and began vomiting violently. Seeing this, Stephen rushed out and asked what was happening. Meyer reportedly said, "They poisoned me before he died."
So, did the police investigate it, Grandpa?
Naturally, the police immediately launched an investigation. After 3 months, with no evidence of poisoning found, authorities concluded that Meyer who had a history of high blood pressure, died from a brain aneurysm. But of course, the story didn't end there. Conspiracy theories began to spread, claiming that oil corporations, oil-rich nations, had orchestrated Meyer's death because his invention could have bankrupted them if water-powered cars were commercialized.
Was it true that Stanley Meyer was assassinated?
Actually, the answer is quite simple. We just need to determine whether the so-called water-powered car Meyer promoted could truly run on water.
Did it actually work, Grandpa?
And the answer appears to be no.
Huh. Why not?
The problem lies in the core technology of the vehicle electrolysis. Electrolysis is the process of using electrical energy to split water into hydrogen and oxygen. These gases are then burned to produce energy for the car. However, the energy required to split water is greater than the energy obtained from burning hydrogen. In other words, for such an engine to keep running, it would need a continuous external energy source, essentially another engine, which raises the question, what powers that one? To address this, Meyer claimed that his electrolysis device used far less energy than the theoretical minimum established by scientists. According to him, the energy produced by the water fuel cell was not only enough to sustain the electrolysis process, but also had surplus energy to power the car, and that was his critical mistake. With that explanation, he effectively turned his invention into a perpetual motion machine, something that directly violates the first law of thermodynamics. This law states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. A device that produces excess energy without sufficient input simply cannot exist, at least not in this universe. Therefore, we can conclude that a water-powered car based on electrolysis is scientifically unfeasible. To further reinforce this point, Meyer's water fuel cell patent expired in 2009 and is now in the public domain. This means anyone in the world is free to use it to build a water-powered car, yet no manufacturer or company has ever successfully applied it in any real-world product. So, tell me, why would oil corporations or governments bother assassinating Stanley Meyer?
So the story about a world-changing invention of a water-powered engine isn't true at all. It's all just something people made up and exaggerated, right?
Well, maybe not impossible if you consider my latest invention, a tomato-powered engine.
Wait, what? Did you just say an engine that runs on tomatoes?
That's right. Just 1 kilogram of tomatoes can equal 1 liter of gasoline. My tomato-powered car will soon be featured on national television.
I mean, that sounds really creative, Grandpa, but I don't think it's very economical. How about we try something else instead? Maybe onions?
Onions? Too irritating. Not nearly as superior as tomatoes. Just wait and see. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Although, I don't think my mom would like that invention very much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, everyone.